If you want to know the best adventure movies, you should definitely watch our picks for the best ones of the 2000s.
Captain, I picked up another ship!
We hope you will enjoy the following ranking. Please let us know your favorite in the comments, and make sure to subscribe to never miss a good movie again.
Number 10. Tropic Thunder.
We lost! We fucking super lost, man! Tell them, McCluskey. Tell them what time it is.
I don't believe you people.
Tropic Thunder is an action comedy film directed by Ben Stiller and stars him alongside Jack Black, Robert Downey Jr., Jay Baruchel, and Brandon T. Jackson. With an unforgettable performance from Robert Downey Jr. and undeniably evil satire that strikes smart notes, Tropic Thunder sees an action superstar filming his biggest movie yet in the jungle. But when a real war breaks out, he and his co-stars must become real soldiers to make it out alive, resulting in disastrously funny adventures.
Chill, all right? Just chill it.
Now, let's go get those Viet Congs.
Viet Cong!
What?
It's Viet Cong. There's no S. It's already plural. You wouldn't say Chinese's.
Number 9. The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou.
Stowe and his cronies invented the idea of putting walkie-talkies into the helmet. But we made ours with a special rabbit ear on the top so we could pipe in some music.
The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou is a 2004 comedy drama film directed by Wes Anderson and stars Bill Murray, Owen Wilson, Cate Blanchett, Angelica Houston, Willem Dafoe, and Jeff Goldblum. This mixture of dramedy and action-adventure follows Steve Zissou, an oceanographer internationally famous for his work on his mission to hunt down an infamous shark that may, or probably may not, exist that seemingly killed his coworker. Alongside a team of weird people that couldn't be more different, a weird adventure begins.
Screw off.
I can't believe I asked if I could call you Dad. Of course you said no.
I'll let you call me Stevesy. It sounds better.
Number 8.
Hold me tight and close your eyes.
What? Why?
What do stars do?
Stardust is a 2007 romantic fantasy adventure film directed by Matthew Vaughn and stars Claire Danes, Charlie Cox, Sienna Miller, Henry Cavill, and Robert De Niro. What we sometimes do for love is beyond logic, especially for Tristan, who lives in a village securing itself from the creatures living in a forest by a wall. But when promising the woman who stole his heart to bring her a fallen star, he must cross the most dangerous place on earth. His worst imaginings are an understatement for what lays ahead.
I know a lot about love. I've seen it. I've seen centuries and centuries of it. And it was the only thing that made watching your world bearable.
Number 7.
Alive!
We are here.
The Fall is an adventure fantasy film directed by Tarsem Singh and stars Lee Pace, Katinsa Untaru, and Justine Waddell. In this beautiful tale of hope and adventure, the line between fantasy and reality blurs. When an injured stuntman in 1920s LA meets a little girl with a broken arm in the hospital, he tells her a fantastical tale of 5 mythical heroes. With his fractured state of mind and her vivid imagination, anything's possible.
He has to die.
I don't believe you.
He was dying.
Number 6.
Oh, I wish I didn't know you. Don't be such an infant.
How long is it supposed to be?
Unbelievable.
The 11th installment in the Star Trek franchise, the 2009 film follows Captain Kirk and Mr. Spock as they try to defeat a vengeful Romulan who is wreaking havoc across the universe by creating black holes to destroy Federations. The critically acclaimed sci-fi film was praised for its action sequences, the performance of the cast, and its musical score. Released in 2009, the movie was directed and produced by J.J. Abrams and stars Chris Pine and Zachary Quinto in lead roles.
The cadet's logic is sound. And Lieutenant Uhura is unmatched in xenolinguistics. We would be wise to accept her conclusion.
Scan Vulcan space, check for any transmissions in Romulan.
Number 5. The Motorcycle Diaries.
Digo, por lo menos le habrá visto una teta. Ah, le viste la teta, Ernesto, eh?
The Motorcycle Diaries is a biographical adventure drama film directed by Walter Salles and stars Gael Garcia Bernal, Rodrigo de la Serna, and Mia Maestro. In this story, we follow the journey and written memoir of the 23-year-old Ernesto Guevara, who would later become known as the Marxist guerrilla leader and revolutionary Che Guevara. As he and his friends travel across South America by motorcycle, they witness the beauty of nature, but also the differences of class, and are forced to think about their worldview. Number 4.
Jake! We're not supposed to be running!
Avatar is a 2009 epic science fiction film written and directed by James Cameron and stars Sam Worthington, Zoe Saldana, Stephen Lang, Michelle Rodriguez, and Sigourney Weaver. While being one of the most successful movies ever put to screen, it is also one of the most astonishing. We follow ex-soldier Jake Sully, who is unwillingly thrown into the wild nature of Pandora, a place that eats you alive. Falling in love with one of its inhabitants, Jake soon finds himself between the fronts. Will he choose humanity or love?
Sahelu, Jake! Sahelu!
Number 3.
My name is Will Turner. My father was Bootstrap Bill Turner. His blood runs in my veins.
The first in the series and a huge box office success, Pirates of the Caribbean: The Curse of the Black Pearl was directed by Gore Verbinski, starring Johnny Depp, Orlando Bloom, Keira Knightley, and Jeffrey Rush. This 2003 fantasy swashbuckler received massive acclaim among the public and critics alike. The plot revolves around an ordinary blacksmith, Will Turner, who recruits pirate Captain Jack Sparrow to rescue his love, Elizabeth, from Captain Jack's former pirate allies, who are now undead.
She's safe, just like I promised. She's all set to marry Norrington, just like she promised, and you get to die for her, just like you promised. So we're all men of our word, really. Except for Elizabeth, who is, in fact, a woman.
Shut up! You're next!
Number 2.
Is there anybody here? Guess not!
Christopher McCandless abandons his possessions, offers his entire $24,000 bank account to charity, and tramps across the continental United States towards Alaska through the wilderness. On the way, he meets other dropouts who, like him, live on the fringes of society, and he feels the human closeness he always missed with his parents. Into the Wild is a 2007 American biographical adventure drama film screenplay written, co-produced, and directed by Sean Penn and stars Emile Hirsch, Kristen Stewart, and Hal Holbrook. It is an adaptation of the book of the identical name, written by John Krakauer.
I mean, the core of man's spirit comes from new experiences. And there you are, stubborn old man, sitting on your butt.
Before we unveil movie number 1, here are a few honorable mentions.
Could it really be that simple? The secret lies with Charlotte.
Guys, I'm delighted to tell you that there are 2 thermonuclear missiles heading right for us. If you don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and take evasive action. There seems to be something jamming my guidance system.
An asshole suggestion!
Calling me an asshole?
Yeah, and that's just the start of it.
All right, let's do it.
All right, motherfucker! Françoise!
Number 1. The Lord of the Rings Trilogy.
Give up the shield. If you want him, come and claim him.
The Lord of the Rings is an epic fantasy adventure film series directed by Peter Jackson and stars Elijah Wood, Ian McKellen, Liv Tyler, Viggo Mortensen, Sean Astin, Cate Blanchett, and Orlando Bloom. This all-time iconic movie trilogy tells the story of Middle-earth, a place of peace and easiness. At least, that's how it seems. But dark forces are on the horizon, and a group of friends who couldn't be more unsuitable for this mission have to go on the adventure of their lives to save everything they ever lived for.
Aragorn, Nedin Dagor, Hen Urir Othari, Natha Dagathair.
Then I shall die as one of them.
Do you agree with our list? Please let us know in the comments. If you want to know more about a particular movie in this list, you can check out our links in the video description. And for more top 10 movie videos, be sure to subscribe to communiTV.